Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy, if you've not been here before. So this today is going to be my Shop My Stash for this week. That will be going up probably tomorrow now. I'm going to edit it today. So I was thinking that I would pull something from here, but I've just looked through the drawers and I've decided not to. So let's just go over to my acrylic drawer system. So it's just this, and there's more banging going on upstairs, so just excuse that. It's just the upstairs neighbour. So right, I wasn't going to pull another primer, but I think I'm going to pull this Bare Minerals Prime Time. There's not much left in it now, and I'd like that to go out of the drawer. Yeah, we won't pull any more. I pulled that last week, that was really nice, and I also pulled that, but I think I've got one like that in another drawer that I'd like to use. These are all concealers, and then at the back there are mascaras. The mascaras I've not opened just because I'm using the Urban Decay Perversion, but once I've finished that, they're the only two mascaras I've got in my collection, so then they'll be opened. I only really like to use one at a time, but I use these two together. So you've got the Kiko Extra Sculpt Waterproof Mascara and the Kiko False Lashes, and they work really well together if you've not tried them. Let's go to foundations. So this week I can't use a matte foundation. I tried it last week with the L'Oreal Infallible. I have put it back. So I tried it last week with this L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover, and around my T-zone it just looked a hot mess, so I put it back, even though I want to use it all up. This one is just for when I tan. So really it's a choice between those three foundations. I use this for a day and I love the foundation, and I can't seem to buy it anywhere, so I don't want to use it up all at once. So let's go in with this one. This one's quite good and it's nearly finished as well. So it's the Maybelline Fit Me Luminous and Smooth in the shade 115. It is a smidgen too dark. I could probably have used 1110, but it works. So that's that. And then all these drawers here are liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, lip crayons, lip liners, which I'm going to do a video on, a separate video. So I don't need anything from there at the moment, just because I pulled all my lipsticks for my lipstick edit, and I haven't actually pulled anything from here. So I do need to start rotating through those lipsticks as well. So now let's go in the drawer. Let me sit down for a minute. Right, so powders I don't need to be using just because I'm using my Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder this week. Bronzers, I'll be using this Too Faced one because I rotate them and this one is the first there. So yeah, I'll use this one and I'll use it all week just to get some proper use out of it. Blushers I don't need. I have got so many blushes in my everyday makeup drawer that I didn't use all last week. I didn't use a lot of makeup all last week, as I said in the review for last week's Shop My Stash. I'm going to put that in the cards there, so you can see that if you've not already seen it. But from when I did use makeup, I used what I could, basically. So now we've got highlighters. So we're back here. So I'm going to pull the Mary Luminizer. This is a classic. So yeah, we'll pull that. And I really like this one, but I know I like it. Whereas this one, I don't know whether I'm going to be decluttering it. It's the Peaches and Cream, and I think it's in the shade Halo. Yeah, it's in the shade Halo. So let's pull that one. And then there was one more I wanted to try, which is this Revolution one in Golden Lights. So yeah, I want to try those 3 highlighters. And then that's just my highlighter collection now. It's not that much. And then I also want to try this Technique Strobe FX Cream Catching Rays. It's just very similar to the Rimmel one I was using last week. And I just want to see if, you know, I want to use it basically. And I want to keep it in the collection. So yeah, that's it for this drawer. Let's move on down to the next drawer. The next drawer is just all my palettes. And I did say I wanted to use this palette, this Sunkist Carnival Crush palette, but I've just got enough blushes in the everyday makeup drawer for this week. I think I'll use it next week. So this is what it's looking like. So nothing is going to get pulled from there. Then we've got small palettes here, and then like singles and smaller palettes here. So I used this last week. Well, I used a few of the eyeshadows from this last week. I don't think I need anything from here this week. I'm pulling a couple of palettes from the next drawer down, and that'll be it. Right, so with this drawer, there are a lot of palettes that just haven't been used, which is just such a shame. So we've got this Revolution and Tammy, what's this one called? Tropical Paradise palette. I've used it probably about once. So I want to pull that out. It's very autumnal. When I get to the desk, I'll show you what it looks like. And then last week I pulled this one and didn't use it. I can show you what this looks like now. It's beautiful. It's got a beautiful gold in there, the Gold Digger, and then the bronze is really nice as well. So you can say I've actually got 2 bronzers to play with. I don't use the creams just because they've got powder in them now, because Deck of Scarlet at the time didn't put a cover on, which was unfortunate. But yeah, this is everything that I'm going to be using this week. I do have like loads of palettes down this section as well that I haven't used. Those 2 I haven't used. I've used them about once, and I probably use this a handful of times as well, so I want to get more use out of them, out of the entire drawer, and then I can make a start on them palettes there. So yeah, let's go back to my desk and I'll put everything away, and then I'll show you what we're looking like. Right, so this is what the Tammy Clark palette looks like. It looks so beautiful, and like I said, very autumnal. So I think I'll get quite a lot of use out of that. I mean, obviously I'm not going to use every single eyeshadow in here, otherwise I won't get use out of the other palettes that I've pulled. So let me just bring them over and just remind you what I'll be using. So the Deck of Scarlet in 05 is being used, and then we've also got Juvia's Place, the Zulu. I do need to try and use that because it's been in there 3 weeks now. I mean, if it comes to the fact that I need to keep the Tammy palette in for a little bit longer, then I don't mind doing that, like I did with the Sofx one. Just putting it back there. Right, so it's just back there. And then in my everyday makeup drawer, it's not looking that full. Considering like some items just normally stay in, these items stay in all the time. This one does as well. Then we've got the bronzer, the Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder, the highlighter in, is it Golden Lights? Yeah, Golden Lights Revolution highlighter. We've got the Peaches and Cream one behind that. Mary Lou I forgot I actually put this one in, well, didn't take it out, let's say, so it's probably far too many highlighters, and one may stay in next week as well. So this is the Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme in Sandstone Shimmer. Then we'll get into the blushes. So we've got Clinique in Ginger Pop. Then we've got this Laura Geller blush, that these products are staying in from last week, so that's Pink Grapefruit. And then we have the Anastasia Peachy Love, I think it's called. It's the duo, yeah. And I've only been using Miami, that orange tone blush there. So I want to try and play with these two blushes here. So that's why I didn't pull anything else, just because there are so many products in that first section. In here, it just normally always stays like that. Feels like I'm missing something, you know. And then we've got face products. So I want to use this week, just because I used that last week. So I'll play with this week and can tell if I want to declutter it. And then obviously I pulled this one, this Prime Time primer, and then we've got this MAC Prep and Prime. That should be enough for the full week. If it's not, I'll just have to pull something else. And then I've got this foundation. It's my only foundation that I'll be using this week, and it's the Maybelline Fit Me Luminous and Smooth. And I've also pulled the Technique Strobe FX Cream Catching Rays. So that, guys, is everything in the collection for this week. I've shown you palettes already. It's mainly those that, you know, that are quite bulky and stuff. But yeah, this is everything I'll be using, along with the palettes. And obviously the lipsticks that I've already pulled to talk about in my lipstick edit. Thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. If you've not already subscribed to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and become part of my little YouTube family. It would mean so much to me. Bye for now.